Mina, and I'm going to be doing an assessment today of your neurological system. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Tawana Whitaker, 6/23/62.
Okay, thank you. I've cleaned my hands, so we can go ahead and start your assessment. The first thing I'm going to do is assess for your gait. So if I can get you to stand up and walk to the other end of the room for me and walk right back. Excellent. Your your gait is steady. Your positioning is upright, and your arms are properly at your side. So if you will, go ahead and have a seat for me. So now we're going to do what's called the Romberg test. So let me get you to please just stand straight up with your legs together, arms at your side. Now go ahead and close your eyes for me. We're going to keep them closed for about 20 seconds. Perfect. You can go ahead and have a seat. I didn't detect any swaying when we did that test. So now we're going to do some coordination tests. So if you will, just hold both of your arms out to your side for me. And I'm going to have you take your right index finger and touch the tip of your nose. Now the left. Now do it faster for me. Perfect. You're accurate each time. Now take the palm of your hands and put them down on your lap. Flip them over for me. Back over. Now do it fast. Perfect. Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to take each one of your fingers and touch your thumb. Other side. Now perform that rapidly. Perfect. Your coordination is spot on with each one of the tests that we did. You were able to perform them accurately. Now the next portion of the test, I want to do something called the shin to heel. So I want to have you lay back on the bed. I want you to take your right leg and rub it up on the top of your left leg. All right, now the other side. Excellent, Miss Whitaker. You can go ahead and sit up. You were able to perform both of those tests accurately with no issues noted. So now for the sensory portion of the test, I'm going to move to your right side. So during this test, I'm going to be using a few objects. So I do want you to keep your eyes closed. Place your hands on top of your lap for me. Tell me what you feel.
I feel a cotton ball on the top of my right hand.
Okay. Now the next portion of the test, I want you to tell me if you're feeling a dull sensation when I touch you or if you're feeling a sharp sensation, okay?
I feel a dull sensation on the top of my right hand.
What about now?
I feel a sharp sensation on top of my left hand.
All right, excellent. I was using a safety hook which does have a dull part and a sharp pinpoint, and you were able to accurately tell me when I was touching you with each part. I want you to hold out your right palm for me. I'm going to place the object in your hand, and I want you to tell me what the object is.
I have a nickel in the palm of my right hand.
All right. And what about your left hand? What do you feel?
I have a key in the palm of my left hand.
All right, excellent. Where do you feel me touching you?
I feel you touching me on the upper part of my right arm.
What about now?
Touching my leg on the left side.
Okay, excellent. I'm going to write a number in your hand. Tell me what the number is.
1.
The number 1, that is correct. I want you to tell me what direction I'm moving your finger in.
Up. Down.
Perfect. All right, you may go ahead and open up your eyes. All right, each one of the sensory tests that I performed, you passed accurately. You were able to tell me you felt sharp sensation, dull sensations, and you were also able to tell me where I was touching you. So now I'm going to check for some reflexes. So the first one I'm going to check for is a reflex in your bicep. So I'm going to just have you keep your arm like this. I'm going to use my stethoscope since I don't have a hammer. I'm going to place my thumb right here on your bicep, and I'm going to strike it with my stethoscope. Perfect. Your arm did slightly move when I struck it. So now I'm going to check for your tricep reflex. Again, using my stethoscope, the diaphragm here. And when I do strike your tricep, you do have a brisk reflex. So that is a normal finding. Now I'm going to go ahead and strike your patellar here to check for the reflex. Perfect. When I strike your legs, you did have a quick and brisk reflex. So now I'm going to go ahead and check for your plantar reflex. So if you'll just lay back on the bed for me. All right, so I'm going to strike the bottom of your foot all the way up here to the ball and check for accurate response. All right, so basically I was checking to see if your toes curled or if they flared out. Your toes did slightly curl, which is a normal finding for an adult. Ms. Whitaker, this does complete the neurological assessment for today. Thank you so much.